you sound, who you are, what you are. You have to place a value on your life. Unless you do that, people are not gonna know the value that you carry. Hello, welcome to Motivation Monday, my space where I get to speak from the heart. Not that I don't always, but I just I am me. I'm gonna speak from my heart, what I'm going through, what others are going through, and the things that have impacted me. And remember, the agenda and the vision is that you get motivated and you can also take a risk, right? Unedited, no filters, just the real you, the authentic you. So what I want to talk about in my experience over the weekend, and something that I have always been passionate about. Now, as a builder of persons, as a leadership development person, I've always believed that the way to self-improvement and self-development is service, all right? And I've always believed that every teacher is a student in their own class, because if you can't hear yourself, if you can't be a student of your own teaching, then how is your teaching, meant to change anyone? But nothing really prepared me for the weekend course that I ran, transition. Very, very, very transformative, and I will recommend it to anyone whatsoever. And so I am supposed to be the teacher, right? And I was the teacher, the facilitator, the coach, whatever terminology, but I was the information dispenser. And this is totally disruptive, revelatory, insightful information coming about the journey of life, about about transitions of life. You know that life is presents you with one transition after the other on the journey of life. Okay, we come into portions where we are expecting to get somewhere in our vision, in our destiny expectation. Now you're so far from where you're coming from, but then you are so close to where you're going, but you don't even know where this place is. You don't know what it looks like. And at times you're just at the threshold. You have a peak of where this place is. And when I mean where, I mean it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could even be physical. So you have an expectation that you're going to get somewhere in the process of the transition. Transition means going from one end of a thing to another. So in going through one end of a thing, be it a hope, be it a vision, and this could be, it could be a spiritual transformation. We say one level to another. It could be a location thing change. It could be, just about anything really in life. It could be induced by bereavement. It could be induced by divorce. Just all these things that happen in life, right? So it's going from one end of a thing to another. So you can imagine you're coming away from that situation, and there is hope in the future. And the future, you have dreams, you have goals, you have what you're expecting, but you get to a point in the process of getting to what your expectation, being realized, and you feel stuck. You're like, you don't even know that you're stuck sometimes, and you're going round in circles, and you're not even aware, because there's Monday to Sunday, and there's work, and there's the usual routine of life is going on. You're alive, so you're thinking, fine, this is fabulous, I'm okay, and you don't even know. So here I am, the coach, and I set up the class because I had to, having taught 4 times 4 different aspects of transition. It was time to bring a group into a cohort to then take the teaching deeper where we can then have what you may call a deliverance, or you can have a aha moment, but breaking out of the actual strangleholds and all the different things that keep us stuck at a place and we don't even know we're stuck. So I have this time with the very first cohort. Pioneers, ace leaders, accomplished men and women. It's just amazing time. But as I began to teach, I realized that I was bang in the same situation as everybody else. And so this began to generate conversation, and it became also interactive, and we were all just having meltdowns because we didn't even realize, how, stuck we were, many of us. And these are not, remember, these are very, very successful leaders. I'm talking about ace leaders and going all the way down. And I, the coach, I found out, and we all had pain points. Okay, we all had places in our experiences where we'd experienced trauma, creating trapped shock, and we didn't even know. And we've, in the teaching, the process of teaching, the insights and the principles and the facts that were coming out about what really happens on this journey. My God, we're like keys unlocking, areas in the mind, in the emotion that have been locked away and we didn't even know. And so, there were lots of tears. It's just amazing. And then I'm thinking, wow, you just don't even know. So what am I saying to you? There may be something that you're being asked to do, all right? There might be a service that you're being asked to render, and you are in self-doubt, maybe even. You are self-sabotaging, as my friend would say, yes. And you may be suffering from imposter syndrome. Perhaps you may be one of these people that say, I don't want to be out there. I'm telling you, this is the time, okay, to accept every opportunity to serve. Wherever you are, you need to transform from being just a participator, just someone out there, to someone who can serve, right? So the key to learning, the key to breakthrough, the key to the next level, the key to being unstuck is really service. The other dynamic is, having a complete mind shift about wealth. Understanding that in seasons of training, what you actually invest in is going to give you dividends, okay? So you don't accept for free anything that is going to transform your life. So I found that, just really amazing and interesting, that I need to invest in my life. And investing in my life, okay, I'm finding greater freedom because I'm gaining knowledge. We're in a knowledge economy. You have to know that you have to invest in yourself. Personal development is very key, and then service is even more critical, all right? So you serve within the area of your experience. Don't even try to fake it at all. Don't try to read a book and then come to regurgitate it, because then you're not going to be able to bring people to that proverbial Canaan. That is a promised land. That is a place of breakthrough. That is a place of liberty, liberality, a place of hope realized, right? You're not going to be able to do that. So I want to motivate you, that you must believe in yourself, and that your determination to break into new levels, all right, of productivity, new levels of functionality, new levels of influence will not come unless there is service, as part of it. That in serving others, that you will be amazed what you are dealing with or struggling with that you're not even aware of. It's a time to learn and unlearn, and the only way to do that is to practice, humility, resilience, commitment, and self-love. Self-care, all right, is all part of it. So I hope that you have an excellent week, and please listen out. This is not a marketing thing. This is just really sharing my experience. with you this Monday. But do listen out for another transition class, and oh my God, you gotta be part of it. And that leads you to the next, revolutionary course, the supernatural you. So you can't be that supernatural person if you've got all that trapped shock, trauma, the things that have had you stuck in ways that you're not even aware until the light of revelation shines inside. Then you're unlocked, and when you're unlocked, the supernatural you is what's going to emerge. There's only a few weeks to the 2022, and this is the time to invest in your life. This is a time to values that are gonna make you that supernatural person. It's a time to set your non-negotiables. It's a time to make sure that all the fears that you fear will begin to fear you. So remember, it's about service, all right? And you have to believe in yourself and what you're carrying, that what you're carrying within you, there is someone that it's going to benefit. Someone will be blessed by what you're carrying, okay? Someone will get to their proverbial promised land just by you saying yes, all right? So you have to be willing to be a student in your own school, okay? So as you teach, you're gonna learn, and what you learn could just be what breaks you out of hope deferred, out of the places where you've been stuck in your emotion, out of the places where you've been displaced. You don't know. But what happens is you're going to recover all so that you can be all that you were created to be. See you next Monday. And until then, remember, you just keep living that life that has been given to you. Be joyful every day that you wake up. It's a privilege. See you next Monday.